Thank you very much for having me. My name is 𝘗𝘢𝘷𝘦𝘳𝘴𝘪𝘯𝘨. I'm the study advisor of the master's program, American Studies, British Studies, English Linguistics at Saarland University. And since you mentioned bachelor studies, we also have a bachelor's program, right? I will present the master's program, but we also have a bachelor's program. So thanks for having me, and thanks everybody for joining me for this presentation. So this is to show you where Saarland University is located while I give you a quick outline of my talk. As Georgie just said, we are located right on the border, actually, to France. So I will start by sharing some information about the university, and then I will give you details about the specificities of this program. And finally, I will finish by giving you some ideas about living in Saarbrücken, the capital of Saarland, the city in which Saarland University's main campus is located. So, right, let me start with the university. Sorry, I will just try, I have a problem here. I will just try to move something so that I can actually see my notes. Okay. Sorry about that. So Saarland University was founded in 1948 under the patronage of the French government and the University of Nancy. And I think we can continue to claim today that our aim is to shape this university into an instrument of a true European spirit. We are a medium-sized campus university. We have roughly 17,000 students. 30 students in the master's degree program roughly over the years, and I think about 50% international students in the program from all over the world, from China, Russia, Poland, Saudi Arabia, the US, from all over. As you can see, we have a wonderful campus in the middle of a forest, a few minutes from Saarbrücken, and I think we are small enough so that everything is in easy reach and you will not get lost, but big enough to have all the resources that you may need for your studies. Besides all the Erasmus programs and bilateral partnerships with universities around the globe, of which we actually have hundreds, we are very proud to be part of the University of the Greater Region. This here is the Greater Region. With Saarland, I think maybe you cannot see my mouse. Well, Saarland is right in the middle here, and then to the left, Luxembourg. On this side, this is Germany, this is France, and and then the other one. And then to the west, northwest, you have Belgium. This is the white spot is the so-called Greater Region, and every student of Saarland University is automatically also a student of the University of the Greater Region. So you can always take classes with them. It's like an automated, integrated time abroad that you can do by saying, for instance, every Tuesday I will take a class, say, about vampire novels at the University of Metz, because this is something that I'm really interested in. So in other words, by becoming a student of Saarland University, you will also automatically become a student of the universities of Trier and Kaiserslautern in Germany, the University of Liège in Belgium, the universities of Metz and Nancy in France, and the University of Luxembourg. And most of them also have departments of English and American Studies. And what is even greater, you may also get travel money for attending classes at the other members of the University of the Greater Region. Just recently, we have officially become a European university. We're very proud of that. This new European stamp of approval in the project Transform for Europe will also offer great opportunities for you with partner universities across Europe. To give you just one example, at the moment, there's a possibility to do a summer school on video animation, which will be partly online, but also in Tallinn. And this program will not only finance the class itself, but also the accommodation and travel to Estonia. So again, great opportunities for European experience. We have officially been recognized for teaching excellence, for providing an optimal learning environment. Our quality management ensures continuous development of our study program. And importantly, we offer personal academic supervision. So I can promise that every teacher in your program will know you personally, and you will get to know all of your fellow students. We ensure a good experience from the beginning until your first job. So for instance, with preparatory courses and mentoring, and you will see in a minute how much hands-on experience the MA program, American Studies, British Studies, English Linguistics offers. But also the university itself has a career center, and we have a very strong startup scene here in Saarland. So generally speaking, our students easily find jobs after their studies. All right, now more information about the study program itself. The program is accredited until 2022, and we are currently in the process of re-accreditation, which means more quality for you, our students. This is a consecutive master's program, so you must have completed a bachelor's degree in English or neighboring disciplines, American Studies, English Studies, Gender Studies, Media Studies, Translation, Linguistics. Those will usually be acceptable, and we will consider each case individually when you apply. We have 3 areas of specialization: American Studies, British Studies, and English Linguistics, and different degree programs. In the following, I will only discuss the single subject program, which means you do not have to know any German. In the dual subject program, the second subject is in German, and the modules are similar, only there's less of everything in a way. This is a 2-year program with 120 credit points. So what does the program consist of, and what's special at Saarland University? First, we have seminars, lectures, and a thesis in your chosen specialization, and I guess that will hold in general for master's degrees. However, here's our first fabulous module, which you will not find elsewhere. It's called Core Skills Research Focus, which you will also do in your area of specialization. In this module, it is your own choice how you want to fulfill the requirements. For instance, you could participate in research projects with professors. You could do one of our many certificates that we offer at Saarland University, like for instance, the 𝘱𝘢𝘪𝘆. You could attend conferences, publish in student outlets. You could do summer schools or compile a corpus. You could also actually do creative writing. Everything is acceptable that deepens your understanding or your competencies within your chosen specialization. Then we have language classes, again, probably like most programs. Not many classes though, because we want as much freedom in your learning as possible. However, the goal is C2, so we trust in your own initiative and continuously working on your competence in English. What will be helpful in that regard is our mobility phase, which we developed over the years. As you can see, it's not called a stay abroad because it allows you to gain experience elsewhere in English-speaking context, but you do not have to go abroad to do that, to another country. So for instance, you could do an internship at a startup for computer linguistics in Berlin, provided they are an international crowd and their working language was English. But you can also use some of our many partnership agreements and attend classes in your specialization at another university in Europe or elsewhere. Our third really great feature that makes this master program stand out is the module Career Orientation and Professionalization. We are very proud to have a module integrating your preparation for future career into your studies. Again, something I believe you will not find elsewhere. So what does that entail? This module, again, can be tailored by you according to your own interests. You can do workshops and seminars, for instance, how to prepare for a job fair, or we often also offer seminars with mock job interviews. You can take classes in key competencies, for instance, project management. You can do internship or job placements, voluntary work, can become part of our mentoring program. And these are really just examples. So as you could see, the activities in career orientation and professionalization, just like the mobility phase and many of the activities in core skills research focus, can all be listed separately on your CV. And we have often found that this has made a huge difference in finding a job after your studies. These 3 modules very much represent CV boosters that personnel departments and companies look out for. So as I said earlier, our students easily find jobs, and we've often lately had students being hired before they even graduate. So now, as promised, my final point, what's it like in Saarland? What's it like in Saarbrücken? We are very friendly people here, no town versus gown. And as I've already pointed out earlier, this whole region, Saarland and the capital Saarbrücken, because of their history and their location on the border, are very open-minded and welcoming people with a strong feeling of being part of Europe. Importantly, for many of you, I assume, we have a low cost of living, affordable accommodation. The average student apartment here costs 280 euros. In contrast, for instance, to Munich, where it's close to 800 euros for a student accommodation. So I guess that's also something that one may want to take into account. We have great bus services to the university. And that reminds me, our study fee is currently 289 euros for the semester, and that includes a bus pass for the whole Saarland, which means you can also travel to Luxembourg or France, for instance. We also have a welcome center for international students, so you will find it easy to settle here. And my last slide, the heart of Saarbrücken, the St. Johanna market, to show you that we have a great student life. I've actually studied here myself, so I can vouch for it. Saarbrücken is small, but it is a capital. So we have everything, clubs, concert halls, theaters, the opera, the ballet, what have you. So, right, to wrap up. If you're interested in a broad approach with a specialized focus, we will offer you teaching excellence in the heart of Europe with as much input and help as you may need, but also a very flexible program that you can tailor according to your own interests. Do not hesitate to contact me with any further questions. And thanks a lot for listening. And we are very much looking forward to hearing from you.